Alright, here is the tutorial on feature editing with Autodesk Inventor. The part we're going to use on this is called Feature Edit Block. This part is already created for you. All you have to do is go to the website and access the file. It's .ipt, which means Inventor part. You're going to access it from the Inventor tutorial files link on the website, and it is called Feature Edit Block. Just like this one said, Feature Edit Block. If you click and open Feature Edit Block, you should then see something like this. And we're going to take this part and we're going to make modifications to it. So we'll go ahead and start doing that right now. First thing we're going to do is go to the original sketch from the original extrusion. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to say Edit Sketch. And instead of our base being 2 inches by 2 inches, we're going to change that dimension to 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. So we only have to change the one dimension. It was set up as a square, so it changes both. Then I can just hit Finish Sketch, and that'll update our drawing. Now what you'll notice once it updates is this whole centerpiece is no longer centered because we made the base bigger. So now let's go ahead and recenter it. So we'll go to the Sketch under Extrusion 2, right click on Sketch and say Edit Sketch. And we need to change this 1, which used to be half of the base. We need to change it to 1.25, and same thing with the other 1.25. Alright, the diameter of this stays the same. We don't change that, and that stays at 1.5. But now it's centered, so we hit Finish Sketch, and it'll rebuild. Now if you notice, these holes used to be on this platform, and they're no longer there, so we need to recenter the holes. So we'll go to hole 2. Hit the little plus next to it, and there's the sketch for it. It was sketch 5, so right click, Edit Sketch, and we need to change this 1 dimension to 1.25 to get it centered. And where it says 0.35, we're going to change it to 0.65, and that's going to send it down onto the platform again. And when we hit Finish Sketch, now our holes are back on that platform. Okay. And at this point, we've got 7 holes around this. If you look at it, there's 7 holes around this. We're going to change that. Let's go to this circular pattern where those holes were created, and if we right click on it, we can go to Edit Feature, and you can see there were 7 holes that were distributed over the 360 degrees. Let's change that 7 to 10 holes. And when we hit OK, now it has 10 holes around that circular feature. Alright, and we're going to do one more adjustment on this part and then it'll be done. These corners have a counterbore, which means the top part of the hole goes down some before the real hole starts. That's so that the top, if you're using like a bolt, the head of the bolt can sit down in there. But we're going to change that. Right now they're 1/4 of an inch deep, and we only want them to be 1/8 of an inch deep. So let's go into hole 3 where those were created. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go to Edit Feature. And you'll see that it was a counterbore. And the depth for the counterbore is set up to be 1/4 of an inch. I'm just going to add a 1 in there, and that's going to make it 1/8 of an inch. 0.125 is 1/8 of an inch. And you may have noticed these just got shallower. And I'll hit OK. And that is the finished product for this part, this feature edit block.